Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and NBs, to the We Are Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Viral Viper, aka Viper Freeze, with my co-hosts.
The Renegade Enigma.
And how are you, buddy?
Pretty good. Currently watching Impact Wrestling since they put it on a time when we record.
So yeah, let's get this started. So let's start off with the big news.
Big news.
How did you like Mortal Kombat?
What the fuck? It was okay. What was the Roman Reigns thing? It wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't a good movie. It was a movie.
Yeah, but a lot of people really enjoyed that movie. They enjoyed the fuck out of that movie. They was like, "Hey, this is the best movie I've ever seen." I couldn't agree with them on that one.
I mean, no, a lot of people agreed with you though, and they did not like it.
Yes, but here's the fun part. This is the best part about it.
Okay.
They actually beat the Snyder Cut. They beat the Snyder Cut in views.
Oh shit! Because I know they beat Godzilla and King Kong.
Yeah, they beat the Snyder Cut. They beat the Snyder Cut. I don't know if that means that more people love Mortal Kombat than they do the DC universe, or people were just like, you know what? Fuck that movie. I am not watching that movie because I hated the first one. So I'm not watching the Snyder Cut. Fuck Snyder.
That's what I just gonna say. Like, real shit. I think it's the fact that it's technically not a brand new movie. It's just the same movie with some new scenes and all that. Whereas Mortal Kombat, love it or hate it, it's a brand new movie.
Yes, and I think people didn't go into the Godzilla versus Kong movie because they was like, you know what, man, I don't even want to see this movie because I know that they're not gonna fight. Fuck that.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna fight, but there's not gonna be a winner.
Yeah, but like it just like a lot of people just like, man, I'm not gonna fucking watch this movie. Fuck it. That's why I think like Mortal Kombat had more people because they had like a dedicated audience. It was like, fuck this, we're watching this movie. Like we don't give a shit if it's bad, whatever. We're watching this movie.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what's cool about the Mortal Kombat people. Like they literally came out and was like, yo, we're gonna watch this movie, even though it might suck ass. We're gonna watch this movie.
Because I'm a hardcore fan. I would think you're a hardcore fan too, and we have opposite opinions on the movie. Not so much opposite because I didn't love the movie either. So yeah. Like so, yeah. We watched it.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be like, oh yeah, I love the movie because like my biggest gripe was, first off, the CG was off to me, and that pissed me off. That started the movie 10 minutes in, CG was off, fucking pissed me off. And then Cole Sprouse from fucking the other movie, he's in there and he's just jumping around with a fucking armor on. I'm cool. You're not cool, bitch. Like, you're a bitch. You're such a bitch. Fucking.
Question before we go into other shit, right? People said that when they reviewed the movie, that was gold armor. Now, me, kind of sort of enjoying the movie, that didn't look gold to me at all. Like, what the fuck?
It was gold. It was gold armor.
Oh, okay.
Like, that was the one thing they got right, was the color on the armor. Everything else, no, fucking everything wrong. Fake is fake blood. Like, fucking YouTubers do better than that. Like, the fake blood was so fake, guys. I know that you're listening. The fake blood was so fake that it was 2008 YouTube level of fake blood. That's how bad it was. 2008. Not 2018. Not 2010. 2008 fake blood. That's how fucked up it is.
Would you put it like in the same line or like worse than the Kenny Omega Moxley match, which that was total bullshit. So with their fake shit.
No. I give them credit because they actually bled real blood, and like it literally landed where real blood is supposed to land, instead of like this fucking movie where fake blood was just placed on top of fucking Sub-Zero. Blood. Like you can see, like it didn't even look like real blood. It was just like blood. Like what? What is that? The fuck is that? Fucking movie. Like this fucking movie was horrible. But like they did, like at the end, they did pay off something that we all was waiting for. Well, mainly you and like 4 other people. Johnny Cage.
Yeah. Which may or may not be the Miz.
Yeah, or it may or may not be Nick Jackson.
Yeah, we got to get into that too. Like, what the fuck? I look back on it, and it was horrible. By the way,
Dude, it was perfect marketing, and someone even quoted that was like, "Dude, this is like marketing synergy." I'm like, "No shit, really? Like the fuck?" Like, I said it first, as soon as it happened, and then somebody was like, "Oh, this is straight up market synergy," and I'm like, "No shit! Like, fucking look at it. Just fucking look at it. Just fucking look at it. Just fucking look at it." So, yeah, we're gonna go out of order for the show, but so like right off the AEW Dynamite. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. It's like fucking dude, like
Tell
the
me,
Bucks
like, before we start, right? I'm sorry to cut you off, but before we start with AEW, shouldn't we go to the pay-per-view that precedes it? That's not AEW because it kind of goes with it. I'm just asking.
No. We'll cover it because it was covered in the show, and it was literally covered right before this match. But it was the match between the Bucks and the Seidels. But before this match, where we go to outside and there in the limo is the triple champ Kenny Omega, who beat Rich Swann in a fucking... Okay, here's the thing, right? I'm going to rant on this because I can. And I can't this week because we're looking at everything objectively. So objectively speaking, that match, I give it a 3 stars. Objectively speaking.
The match itself was good. Yes.
No, I'm giving the match 3 stars. Objectively speaking. Like, I'm just being objective. I'm not even going to go into my super criticizing. And like, if you guys want me to go on a deep dive next week, I'll be back to normal. But Renegade gave me this deal and said, dude, you should go into this week with objective eyes. Things will look way better. And the first thing I had to go into objective eyes was Kenny and Rich Swann. So objectively speaking, it was a 3-star match.
Okay.
Yeah, I said
okay.
3 stars. That's it. So yeah, 3-star match between Kenny and Rich Swann. Like, I know some people out there have a 5-star classic must see. No. There's a match that you must see that's later on in the fucking podcast that I will fucking rave about because it was just so fucking goddamn great, and it just fucking, it literally made me say, you know what? Why wasn't I even gonna quit wrestling this week?
You actually said that out loud too.
Yes. So yeah, Kenny beat Rich Swann in a very controversial way, and he's now the triple champion. So how do you actually feel about that? Like, how do you feel about that?
Like, it was an eventuality. Like, it was gonna happen anyway, right? Mm-hmm. I just feel like they should have prolonged the whole thing. Like, I felt like Swan should have won, right? And then they stated something that I didn't realize. One of Kenny's belts was not online, which he's a mega champion.
Yes, from the AAA.
Yeah, AAA.
Yeah.
So, you know, AEW has a pay-per-view coming soon, Double Nothing. So why not make him, by him I mean Kenny, pronouns pal, him lose the AEW title, and then all of a sudden he snaps. He goes crazy. And then somewhere down the line, he'd be like, yo, Rich, Double or Nothing. It really is going to be Double Nothing. All your titles versus mine. If I win everything. If I lose, nothing. Like, it's literally Double or Nothing.
Hey, that would be cool, but that's not the way they booked it. So
yeah, and Kenny would have won there, obviously, because he obviously was going to win.
Yeah, of course.
Blind man would have saw that. Shout out to
Crazy Steve. Wow, what's up, Crazy Steve? Now back to this segment on Dynamite.
Yeah,
they're in a limo. It's Kenny, the Bucks, the Good Brothers, Don Callis, and the driver, who is MT Nakazawa. And they're all talking about their stuff, and the Young Bucks are trying to outdo Kenny with the worst dress award. But that's because I didn't see exactly what they had on. And then they said, we're going to the ring because our match is next. So the Sydals come out, and then a magical thing happened that came through the portal of the Forbidden Door. Seth Rollins showed up. I mean, Nick and Matt Jackson showed up as Seth Rollins because they literally just channeled Seth Rollins and walked out there. Like, if you see the comparison of what they have on and what Seth Rollins used to wear, it's literally the same. Even Seth Rollins was like, hey, my jacket made it through the Forbidden Door. This fucking crazy. Just fucking crazy.
Is this a whole new level of cosplay wrestling, that terminology that's out there?
I mean, if objectively speaking, if one James E. Cornette did say that this was cosplay wrestling and say that they were the cosplayers, this is like literally taking his words to another level.
Yeah.
Yes. So the Sydals and the Jacksons had a match, and the Jacksons are doing their thing of just like nudging, just nudging the motherfuckers and just like hate them and like and just keep doing it. And objectively speaking, they actually had a really good match with the Sydals. Yeah. Objectively speaking, this match was pretty awesome. And somebody who has no idea who Johnny Cage is, like, saw Nick Jackson do the nut punch and was like, yeah, he did a something nut punch. And it's like, what? Like, this is Johnny Cage? Like, you don't even know who Johnny Cage is. Like, bro, you're fucking 40. It was like they named it after some other wrestler who did a nut punch before. But it's like, bro, like, you're fucking 40. You have had to play Mortal Kombat once in your life and seen Johnny Cage do the split punch. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, dude. Like you make me embarrassed to even fucking think of you as a journalist. Like, come on, bro. But yeah, they had a good match, and the Bucks won. And then, so still objectively speaking, after the Bucks won, the SCU came out and challenged them and said, we're challenging you for the titles because we're number one contenders. And if we lose, we break up. Then here's the thing, just objectively speaking. 10 minutes later, they have a promo for a four-way next week, a four-way tag match with the Varsity Blondes, SCU, the Acclaimed, and another team. But the weird thing is, like, you heard me say SCU is number one contenders, right? You heard that. The weird thing is, this four-way, the winner becomes number one contender to the tag titles. But you heard me just say SCU is tag team number one contenders. So why are they having a four-way next week to see who's number one contender?
Like you said, objectively, when we use that word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their whole, like, rating system and ranking system and all that is all convoluted. They need to get away from that because it's confusing as shit.
Yes.
Like, honestly, I don't think SCU's losing this match because obviously they said if they lose one match, they're gone. Which they could probably get away with it in this match because I think it's one fall to the finish unless it's elimination.
Yes.
If it's one fall to the finish, they could lose and not break up, I guess.
But okay, so like I said, I'm objectively speaking, and I'm only doing objectively stuff. I'm not gonna go on my rant and like pick apart and tell you exactly what the fuck is wrong. But this is the worst week for me to actually do that. This is literally the worst week for me to do that because I have so much I want to say. But objectively speaking, I will not say that on this podcast. But I'm just gonna say it like this. It's so, like SE of them to be doing what they're doing. It's just so SE. But whatever. We're gonna get back to the show. So
y'all get ready for a hell of a show next week because he's gonna be mad as shit next week.
Yes. So the show starts off with Brian Cage versus Hangman Page. But Hangman comes out, he gets attacked immediately by the Cage family or Team Taz, whatever they call it.
Like you said, family, again, I thought of Mortal Kombat.
And the match was good. The finish was not what I expected because I literally thought that Hangman, who they said all throughout the night, number one contender. He hasn't lost. Number one contender. Hasn't lost. Number one contender. Gets beat by Brian Cage. What?
Kind of fair, because nothing happened during the match.
Yes, it was definitely fair.
Yeah,
it was fair and clean, and it's like, why did this happen? Like, okay, if this would be to set up for him to be number one contender down the line, maybe. But you just said this guy is undefeated. He has one loss. He just has another loss. And he's still number one, and he was number one contender. Now Brian Cage can literally say, I beat the number one contender. I should face Kenny. Like, it's right there. Like, it's like, but I don't know what's going to happen.
It's one of those things that it writes itself.
Yes. So then they had a Jade Cargill promo, and she's talking about everybody wants to hire her because she's a free agent. So after I got finished looking at TV, I was just like, okay, who's she gonna sign with? Like, who's she gonna sign with?
Weird plot twist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like this will be weird as shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Nightmare Family.
Or the Nightmare Factory. Yeah.
That for me would be so much a twist. Because, like, what if at the end of it, right? Fucking Billy betrays them.
Okay. That's something that that's actually something to think about.
So then, like, Cody would need a girl on his side, and right now, fucking Brandy, like, can't do it. So
yes, she's incapacitated for 9 months. But yeah,
that's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, that actually is intriguing. I like that.
Yeah.
So then we had a match that me and Renegade went into going, oh, this is just a throwaway match. We both went into it saying, oh, this is just a throwaway match. Because it was Orange Cassidy versus Pentagon with Alex Abrahantes, whatever the fuck his name is, Crimson Chin Part 2. And it's like, okay, this is definitely a throwaway match. 5 seconds in, fucking Orange Cassidy just starts going off. It's like, okay, this isn't a throwaway. By the end of the match, we were just like, oh my God, this is so fucking cool. Like this is a fucking cool ass match. It was cool.
This motherfucker did, and I forget the name of it. I want to call it a hip toss, but that's not the proper name.
No, he did an arm drag, a no arm drag.
Thank you, arm drag. How?
I don't know. And the funny part is, Alex got in a ring, and he wanted to cut this promo because he wanted to distract Orange Cassidy, but Trent was out there. So Trent grabbed the mic from him and pushed him in the ring. The referee is getting him out the ring. Trent throws the mic at Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy hits the beach break. Bam! 1, 2, 3, pin penta. Like what the hell?
Yeah, that guy needs to get punched in the face because you keep talking about people's moms, whatever.
Yes. So then we get to the back and we get to see friend of the show, Britt Baker, proclaim once again that she is number one contender and there's no way that you can deny. So hopefully she is the number one contender and they don't take it away. Like they take away everybody's number one contenders. But
exactly.
Hopefully that's how it works. So, okay. Then we have this next segment. And you're going to laugh at this part. So, we have the Pinnacle versus the Biker Gang. Now, the reason you're going to laugh is because I've said this joke to you off the podcast 10 times. Okay. But what you don't realize, they were literal bikers that came out last night to usher them out. They're a biker gang. So,
like an actual biker gang?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you're talking about, but I'm saying, like, you said literal biker gang, so they're like what they call it, the Hells Angels or whatever. Like, it's probably not them exactly, but something like that.
No, but it was a biker gang that brought them out. So
yeah,
the Circle came out with a biker gang, which leads me to say they are a biker gang. They're a biker gang. So they're in a ring and they're cutting promos, and it's supposed to be for the coin flip for War Games. And Sammy Guevara just becomes the smartest man in the room because he goes, I'm going to start this off, you idiot. So that means we didn't even need to do a coin flip because you just said you're going to be the first one to start it off, which means you give them the advantage. The bad guys get the advantage. And all because of Sammy said, I'm going to start this off. So that's how that went.
He fucked up.
Yes, he did. So Sean Spears, yeah, I'm about to talk about it. So Sean Spears says something to Sammy about, I don't know, probably a 10-speed bike that he used to have when he was younger. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention because Sean Spears puts me to sleep. He's very boring. So Sammy came back and said that Sean Spears is a jobber here. He's a jobber where he used to work, and he's always going to be a jobber. And that popped me.
Yeah. Because, like, it pissed you off, and I was like, it was like a man, like, thing to me. Fucking Sean Spears said something to the effect of, oh, I'm going to stand on your neck while you're drowning, or something like that. And the crowd went, ooh. And we're sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, that wasn't even cool.
Yeah. Like, it was so garbage.
Cool.
Yes. And then FTR starts cutting their promo. And FTR cut their promo so good that they fucking really, in real life, pissed off Santana and Ortiz. Because, like, Dax and Cash were talking about their kids. But they didn't talk about their kids as like, oh, I'm going to beat up your kids. They, like, Dax was like, I don't have any kids. So you better go home and tell your kids that you're not coming home. And Cash was like, that shit, your kids are going to wonder what happened to you when you come home all broken, beat up, and bloody. And it's like, dude, all they said was your kids are going to worry about you. Nobody said your kids, like, they're going to beat up your kids or anything. And Ortiz and Santana got so angry. Santana was about to punch him, and Ortiz calmed him down. Was like, "No, we do all that talking in the ring. We do all that talking in the ring." It's like, dude, like, what
Santana
the fuck?
pointed like, "Shut the fuck up." And Santana's the calm one, so you pissed him off. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Like it was so good. Mm-hmm. So then we had the M.I. Jeff promo. He's talking about Jericho. He said Jericho is the bridge to brought back the lapsed fans and all of this stuff. He gives him credit, but he says his time is now. He's going to take his spot. So now this is what kind of pissed me off. But objectively speaking, people said that Jericho's promo was like one of the best promos he's ever cut in his whole entire life. And Jericho was talking about how he's grew up in this business and there's nobody going to take his spot in that blood and guts. He's going to turn this into the summer of violence and it's going to start early. Great. Jericho said that. That's good. Congratulations.
Like, okay.
Yes. So then they cut to the back. Then they came back and it's MT Nakazawa who's in the ring. And Eddie Kingston comes out and was like, "Yo, Kenny." He's like, "Where's Kenny? Where's Kenny?" Because he wants to fight Kenny. And Michael Nakazawa's out there and he starts beating him up. And then, like, Kenny comes out and was like, "Wait, I'm not getting in the ring with you." So he starts beating up Michael Nakazawa and then he's about to snap his fucking leg. He's about to snap his leg. And he's like, "Either you get in here or I'm going to break his leg." Kenny goes, "Okay, I'm sorry about his broken leg," and starts to walk off. Like, you son of a bitch. like, you're just going to say, "Sorry about his broken leg," and he just starts to walk off.
Like, he's just my assistant. I have another one anyway. What is it? Steve Cutler.
Yes, and he just gets thrown out by John Moxley. So then they wound up to beat up Kenny. Huh?
Question to our listeners, though, right?
Yes.
Like, I looked it up on his page, his Twitter page, and whatever. So, any of our listeners, hit up at Renegade Enigma on Twitter. What the fuck did the MT stand for in Michael Nakazawa? MT Nakazawa? I gotta know.
I don't know. So Kingston and Moxley grab Kenny, bring him in the ring, and they're about to snap his leg. And Don Callis is trying to calm him down. And Eddie Kingston wants a match. He wants any kind of match with him. Any kind of match. So he says any kind of match. They wound up making a tag team match with Michael Nakazawa and Kenny Omega versus Moxley and Omega. I mean, Moxley and Kingston. So that's the thing.
I found that weird, my personal opinion. Like, I felt like they would go the route with it's going to be Omega and what's his face? And Callis.
No, it makes sense because everybody thinks that Michael Nakazawa is going to be the one that lose and Kenny's going to be the one that lose.
Okay.
So yeah. Then we have Christian and Taz talking, and they're talking about whatever they're talking about. They're just having fun, and then that's over. So then we have
Taz coming back in the ring now.
No, Taz never coming back in the ring. Because what Christian said, "You're mad at me because I did what you wanted to do," which means he got back in the ring after his injury, and now Taz is older, and that injury is way worse. So him getting back in the ring is death. And plus, you have to remember Taz is 50, so it's worse. It'll be way worse.
And his injury, if not mistaken, was worse because it's a neck or back thing.
Yes.
Just a concussion that he got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So then we have, objectively speaking, Penelope Ford and Chris Statlander. They wrestled. It was an okay match. I mean, there was a lot of things that happened in the match, but it was a good match. Good match. I mean, if you watched it, you would enjoy it. You would enjoy it. So
Orange Cassidy and Kip Sabian was there, which I accidentally called Kip James.
yes,
Point for everybody who knows who Kip James is.
oh, we're about to explain who Kip James is, because right after that, the Lex Express pulls up and drops off the Nightmare Factory, which is QT Marshall and his goons, and they wound up facing Kip James, which is Monty Sop. I mean, this is Billy Gunn. Dustin Rhodes and Swagger Lee Johnson. So they're out there, they're having a match, and the match ends. The fucking match ends when fucking Dancing Go-Go Pole punches two people in the ribs, and the match is over. So QT Marshall's leaving. He's going back to the Lex Express. He's trying to drive Lex around, get America behind him, and he tries to unlock the door, but the son of Gene Okerlund is in there. Oh wait, no, that's Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is in there, and then Cody attacks him, and QT and Cody are fighting. They wind up fighting on top of the bus. Cody puts him in a figure four on top of the bus, and Aubrey Edwards is up there. I don't know what was happening, but that happened. And while that is happening, the big fuzzy dude, Nick Comoroto, is beating the shit out of Dustin with the cowbell, which is setting up for their bull rope match.
Yeah, you've been called that.
Mm-hmm. So then they announced more matches for Blood and Guts, which is one, Cody versus QT Marshall, which is next week. And the Kenny Omega and Michael Nakazawa thing, that's next week. And then they announced a match that shocked a lot of people, like not even just a little bit, but a lot of people, myself included, because in 2 weeks is going to be Jon Moxley versus Yuji Nagata for the U.S. title on Dynamite. I was actually supremely shocked. Like, I guess the door is back open. Well, that's what everybody is saying. The door is back open. And I'm going to talk about that later on. Matter of fact, right after this show, I'm going to get into something. We're going to talk about that. But then we have Miro backstage, and he's looking for Kip Sabian. Kip Sabian's like, "Hey, buddy, how are you?" And Miro beats the shit out of him and breaks his hand. And then he holds him tightly and said, "It's okay, I love you. I love you." It's like, okay. Yeah, it's like, okay, dude. Okay. Okay. I know people are like, what are you trying to say? No, I'm just saying okay because it's like, this is a stupid angle. Okay. So we have 10 from the... I mean, no, they need to fight because he felt like he was holding them back and he was holding himself back. So whatever. Doesn't matter.
Oh.
So we have 10 from the Dark Order versus Darby Allin from the Dark Realm. So they're fighting and they're actually having one hell of a match, which I didn't think was going to be like this good of a match, but it was one hell of a match. And Darby's getting his ass beat, then 10's getting his ass beat. They're going back and forth, and it's really going. So 10's finishing move is a full Nelson. So he tries to get it in on Darby. Darby gets out of it. Then he gets it in again, and he's got him locked in. And Darby does the Roddy Piper, Bret Hart, WrestleMania 7 thing. No, WrestleMania 8 thing. And then he rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. And the nice little touch that I like that Darby did with this roll-up, when Darby did the roll-up, he grabbed both of 10's legs to make sure 10 couldn't kick out.
I peeped that, yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. So after the match, they're in the ring and they do a little handshakey thing, and it's like, yay! He took off the 10 took off the Brody armband, and Darby had it, and like basically saying, "Yeah, this is for Brody." So 10 leaves. So Darby gets attacked by Ethan Page. Here's the thing: Sting's in the ring with Darby. Sting did not see one thing because Sting had his back turned. Then Sting turns around and was like, "Oh shit, you're getting your ass beat." Gets clipped by fucking Scorpio Sky. So they're fucking him up. They got Sting in a knee bar. Darby's getting his ass beat by Ego. And then as soon as I said that, I was like, Lance Archer's gonna come out. Lance Archer came out, and then right behind Lance Archer, the whole entire Dark Order came out to make sure that everybody was cool. It's like, okay, like, so I don't know, like, if like how weird this would be, because this would kind of be weird, but like I kind of want them all to join the Dark Order.
I mean, Jake the Snake joining would be kind of like cool, because like his whole like persona is dark. Fucking Darby works, and fucking Lance is like everybody gotta die, so that works.
And Sting came from the darkness, so yeah.
Yeah, but Sting is more the light thing. Like, to me, like, he's the odd one, I think.
Or no. You know why? Because what did Sting do before he used to stay in the rafters? Sting stayed in the rafters because Sting is darkness.
Okay.
Yeah. See, it all makes sense.
Like, I don't want to go too much into like stuff, but like, you know, the whole religion aspect, because they touched a lot on it on Impact and whatever, when he faced Abyss and all that, dark versus light and whatever. That's why I bring up like he's the light and whatever. So they probably do something like that here.
Yeah. So, like I said, about the Forbidden Door. Okay. There was an interview. There's an interview out there. This interview makes me question a lot of things. Makes me question myself. Makes me question too much. Because it's an interview with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has said this before, and I even said it on the podcast. So he's talking to the guy, and the guy's like, "Hey, you're trying to do this thing where you want to wrestle for WWE and other companies," and he's like, "Yeah, I've been trying to do it, and it's been running up the flagpole, and people are more receptive of it than usual." And he kept saying it, and then he was like, "Could you imagine like if Cesaro went to New Japan, or like Otis went to New Japan?" He was like, and then he just keeps going on, and then he was like, even me versus Kenny Omega. And it's like, okay, all right, and it's like, okay, yeah, I'm like that, yeah, like that kind of makes sense. Then here's where the things get tricky, but like, you know that he would comment on something like this. So Kenny saw the interview, and Kenny was like, "Yo, hopefully that could happen soon." Now, here's where like all of the burning desire of craziness comes. You do know he's the belt collector, and everybody, when he said, "I'm winning this," like he won the belt on Sunday, and we know that he's probably going to go to New Japan and win that belt.
Yeah.
Literally, the timeline of different people, even AEW fans and New Japan fans alike, all said this one thing. Yeah, it's funny that he's going to be the belt collector without collecting one belt. Yeah, he'll never get that one belt. That one belt will never be in his possession. Ha ha ha. He'll have everything except for that one belt. And the thing that weirds me out is because it wasn't just like WWE marks. It was everybody that came out of the woodworks. It's just like, yeah, he's going to have everything except for the WWE title. And it's like, okay, like usually people don't just go, yeah, except for. And you don't get this many people, like your fans, their fans, everybody's fans saying this one dangling carrot that will never be explored won't be explored. And then like you hear Triple H saying that like we would work with anybody, and they're saying they'll work with anybody. It's like it feels like the stars could align by the end of this year that if Kenny does go for all the titles, that one title that he doesn't think that he can get or anybody thinks he can get would get.
I see.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's a thing.
AEW.
Yes, that was AEW. And with Impact, forgot to mention this. So somebody showed up there and like we haven't seen this guy in a while. Like this guy like has been missing for a while. And like apparently he ate a mushroom and he just decided to come back. So this is the first time in a long time we've seen Edge.
Big Edge.
Oh. That wasn't Big Edge? Like, who was that? Oh, that was Andrew Tess Martin. Got it. Okay. Wait, no, he's not here. Oh, sorry. R.I.P. Andrew Tess Martin. Who was that? What was that?
I don't know, but he damn sure not a teacher because you can't teach that.
Huh. Well, it was for the people who's sitting at home. It was W. Morrissey, aka William Morrissey. Like he showed up, and I know somebody's like, "Who the fuck is W. Morrissey?" it was
like,
Big Cass.
In my head, and I watched it.
Guys, it was Big Cass. Big Cass is now W. Morrissey and is part of Violent by Design in Impact Wrestling. So that's a thing.
Like that motherfucker is huge. Like his whole gimmick was like he was like 7 foot tall and whatever, which he probably still is about that big, but now he's muscular as shit.
But here's the thing though. Here's the thing, and like every time this happens, I keep saying this to you, and like it's a joke, but like it's getting more and more like serious by the week. Mm-hmm. If you're in WWE, you're bigger than most of the guys. So when WWE guys leave and go to Impact, they're fucking huge compared to Impact people.
No, you know what I mean? No, but like, no, you are 100% right about that, right? But just his build, don't you think like he gained muscle? Because I feel like he like kind of like flabby his last couple like weeks into the day, you know?
Yes, because when he went home, he got better. He started training. He started training his ass off because he was like, "No, man, fuck this." He was like, "Fuck this." He was like, "I want to come back there, so I have to fix myself," and that's what happened.
Yeah, like he had a transformation similar, in my opinion, to fucking Drew McIntyre. Because Drew McIntyre is not the same person that left.
Yes, and he's definitely working towards a return to WWE.
Yeah,
and I know somebody's like, "No, he's not. He's not doing it." Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I'm just telling you right now, he is.
100%. Like he said in his food interview back.
Mm-hmm. So where do we go from here?
Raw?
We could go to the Monday Night Raw special, which was really special. It was a big show filled with not the Big Show. He wasn't there.
I was about to ask you, like, wait, Big Show was there? What the fuck was I watching?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't there. Oh, you was watching not AEW. He was watching damn, I was gonna say Dynamite, but that is AEW. Shit. Dark? You was watching Beyond Dark.
Evolution? How the fuck you say it? The Elevator.
Yes, elevated. So the show starts off with Tabar and Mace against Drew McIntyre and Braun McStrowman. And
wait, that was T-Bar and Mace? I thought that was fucking Connor and Victor.
Oh, that was the Ascension? They're back? Oh, that was the Ascension, guys. Sorry about that. The Ascension.
Yeah, it was T-Bar, right? Okay.
Yeah. They had a tag team match. And Braun Strowman and Drew lost. And because they lost, Drew got hit by Braun Strowman and they decided to start fighting. They got counted out. They lost to Tabar and Mace. And they said, later on, we're going to have a main event between Drew McIntyre and Braun McStrowman. And if Braun McStrowman wins, it becomes a triple threat for the title. And I'm like, so you're just basically giving me what I predicted on the fucking podcast weeks ago. So, yeah, screw you guys.
I swear you're a double agent and you actually write for them.
I am a double agent. I am. Not even gonna lie. Totally a double agent. That's why I know so much stuff. Totally a double agent. So then we have a concert with Elias, Jackson Riker, Miz, Morrison, in the crowd because they sing hip hop hop hoo-ha hooray. I don't know whatever that fucking thing is. Unplugged. And then they get interrupted by Damian Priestel and the New Day, which they're carrying a guitar case and they just start throwing tomatoes at each other. They just throw tomatoes at those guys and they're fucking tomatoed. It's like, oh, you just tomatoed them. Then they have a 6-man tag match. It was a pretty good 6-man tag match. Like, they wrestled their asses off. But the New Day picked up a win with a small package. I mean, I don't know what they're carrying down there, but they won with the move, the small package. Sorry, guys.
How did I know you would make a joke? How did I know? I seen that joke coming. But I only have one critique of this match.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Miz has been lobbying to be Johnny Cage for the next Mortal Kombat movie.
Mm-hmm.
Do the spin punch like fucking dude did. Nick Jackson did.
You know that they're gonna fucking call him out, even though the Nick Jackson nut punch was basically just say, hey, watch HBO Max, but we'll be on in like 3 years when we start streaming. Yay!
100%.
Yeah. That's what that was. Uh-huh.
For the listeners, again, follow this man on fucking Twitter. But I want to say it was tweeted like a year ago, if not 2, predicting that. So when it happened,
it's my pinned tweet. It's right there.
Yeah.
It's right there, people.
It's like a year ago or something, right? Or 2?
Probably 2 years.
Yeah. Like it's right there.
So something that we didn't see coming was Sonya Deville was backstage and she let somebody in the building. And that somebody was Charlotte. Charlotte Flair walked into the building with Sonya Deville. And Charlotte, she apologized to the referee. And the referee somehow accidentally apologized to her. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how did you apologize? And she's like, I accept your apology. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
She said, good boy.
Yes, she did.
Like, homie's a fucking dog or something.
And so basically, Charlotte is now reinstated, even though she was supposed to be taking time off because now she's pissed off at Dave Meltzer because Meltzer talked about her shiny teeth. And now she's back smiling very brightly with her shiny teeth that blinded the cameras. So Sheamus, no suing, because if you sue him, he's just not gonna have anything to sell.
I was like, what the fuck? But yeah.
No. So Sheamus comes out. Sheamus is doing an open challenge gimmick again. Like, I'm gonna open challenge. I beat up Alberto Carrillo. Blah 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 blah. Humberto comes out and he's like, "Yeah, you're coming out to get beat up again." He punched him a couple times. Then Humberto just started whooping his ass. And Humberto did something that I haven't seen ever. So Sheamus is outside because he threw him outside and he's standing right against the announce table. Humberto does a suicide dive and literally knocks Sheamus straight off of the table. Not when you fall back onto the table. It's he hit him so hard that he flew over the table. Like, what the fuck? Like, how hard did you have to hit him? So then we have a backstage segment with RK Bro, and they're gonna have a tag match later. Then we get to see Shayna, Nia, and Smackdown. And Nia's standing there. She gets flowers. And she's like, "Oh, Reggie, thank you." He's like, "I didn't do it." So all of a sudden, Angel Garza comes up and he says something really sweet. And Nia goes, "Ah." And she walks by Dana and Mandy and goes, throws the flowers right at Mandy. Says, "Put these in water, bitch." Like, oh, what the fuck?
Like, what the fuck?
And then we had RK Bro versus the formerly Hurt Locker business, Shelton and Cedric the Entertainer. And, well, nothing happened because RK Bro wound up, winning. So then we had a six-woman. Sorry to misgender. It was Asuka, the Ravishing Glow versus Shayna, Nia, and Rhea Ripley. This match had a lot of problems, but it was okay. How did you feel about it?
Exactly, you took the words out of my mouth. Like, it was just okay. Like, nothing extraordinary. Like, again, like, it had its problems. But, it wasn't the most terrible, like, match of the night.
Yeah, and Dana and Mandy tried to cost them the match, but Nia, Rhea, and Shayna won the match. And after the match, Sonya Deville goes, "Hey, Mandy, you tried to cost them the match. Later on, you're gonna have a match against Charlotte."
I think she did that laugh too.
Yes, she did. So then everybody got out their $9.99 on their credit card and was like, "Okay, we're gonna download this video." And so the video came on and it was a JOI. And like it was amazing. It was amazing. Like Renegade, like he definitely popped hard for this one. He popped so hard. In the middle of it, it's just like in the middle of it, it was just like, oh my god. But yeah, it was Alexa's Playground JOI video, and she was just giving us instructions and telling us what to do, telling us to calm, to relax, up and down, just rhythm. And then she pulled out the toy and Renegade lost it. Like, ah! He just lost it all over.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That scared the fuck out of me.
It did, but like we all paid for this video. Like we all downloaded it straight up. You could go find it. It's on the internet. The JOI video. Yep. So then we have the main event. Mandy versus Charlotte. Well, that wasn't a main event. It was like the semi-main event. I thought it was a main event. But Mandy got her ass beat by Charlotte. And Charlotte said something about fighting for the title eventually. Then we had a match between Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre. This was the end was funny to me. The end was funny to me because at the end, they set it up So MVP and Bob Lash is out there, but they set it up so Drew wins. So they try to distract Braun Strowman so Drew wins. It backfires because they have him down, and like Braun is down because of Drew and the distraction. But Drew turns around and gets hit by Tabar and Mace, and that causes Braun Strowman to get the win. So now Braun Strowman is in a triple threat match. So yeah, that's the thing.
Weird in there?
Listen. We may see 2 dead bodies at WrestleMania Backlash because I believe, just saying, just throwing this out there, I believe that like Tabar and Mace are working for the Hurt Locker business.
Oh, okay. I had another theory.
What was it?
I think they're actually working for Braun.
That would actually be. That would actually be kind of cool. They're working for Braun.
MVP and Bobby said they have no affiliation with them, which of course they could be lying, right?
Of course.
Like, because they're heels and heels lie. But at the end of that, they seem so shocked, like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Like, that wasn't supposed to happen. Now, again, they might be shocked because, like, they just didn't listen and shit. But that could be like a weird twist, like they're with Braun.
It could be.
Braun has like heel tendencies.
Like, you know what? I wouldn't even be mad if it was Braun. Like, because like a heel Braun is okay, but like this Braun is just so dumb.
I prefer a heel Braun, actually.
Yes.
Certain people are better at certain things than others. He's not a good face, in my opinion.
Yes, not at all. So yeah, that was that.
It was a shit show. I mean, Raw.
Wow. But yes, boy. Side plate check. My guys. Fucking, oh my god, those guys are so fucking cool. Fucking Pretty Deadly. They're so fucking cool, dude. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Pretty Deadly are so fucking cool, dude. They're so cool.
I need to watch that after Impact done.
Yeah, they're so cool. Like, them, they're just so fucking cool. But yeah, like, what happened on the show? The show was pretty good. So,
I thought
they set up for a gauntlet match because you know that Kaylee Ray has not lost. Kaylee Ray is still champion. She hasn't lost yet. So everybody they throw at her. Nobody can beat her. Even she said it was like, Sid, nobody can beat me. Like, no one will beat me. So they have a gauntlet match with Isla Dawn, Jenny, Danny Luna, and Zaya Brookside, and Mackenzie Mitchell. Now, I want to say this about Mackenzie Mitchell. And every time I see her, I don't know why. I just feel like just so compelled to just be like, oh my God, she's like my little sister. Like, she's so adorable. Like, I cannot cheer against her. Like, she's just like little and adorable. Like, she's just like my little sister. Like, so I'm gonna cheer for Mackenzie Mitchell. Like, that's awesome. So then they cut up. They do a little like vignette. Now, this vignette was so cool because like I didn't expect it, and I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. So it's Flash Morgan Webster. He's talking about the stuff that he's into. Then they show Mandrews, the stuff that he's into, and Danny Luna, because they're all a team. And like they're talking about this stuff, and like the promo is cut so well, and it's like so good. It's like, oh my god. And it kept and every time you see him, it was like it was a word that was there, and it was like sub. And he was like, sub, like what the fuck? Like, what are they trying to get us to sub to their channels or something? And then their name as a group is called Subculture, because everything that they do has a subculture, and they are the head of the subculture. And it's like, oh my god, like that is so fucking perfect. Like that is so perfect. I was like, I fucking loved it. Yeah, I fucking loved it. Subculture is like fucking awesome. We have a match with Samuel Shaw and some dude, like he's a new guy. He got his ass beat. The dude Trimmer, he snapped some dude's arm. Like he put him in a submission and like he pulled so hard he snapped his arm. It's not like a real snap, it's a work snap. But dude tapped out. Then we had a backstage promo with Ilya Dragunov and Danny Mastiff. And Dan Mastiff wants to beat the anger out of Ilya Dragunov. Like, dude, like that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen at all.
Wouldn't the opposite actually happen?
Yes. We had the main. I'm skipping a match, but we're gonna talk about that in a minute. We had a main event, and it was Gallus versus. Now, this is a pretty cool ass name. Symbiosis, and It is Eddie Dennis, Rampage, and T-Bone. It's like, what? Like, that's your name, Symbiosis? And like their music and video package that they come out to was just like, oh shit, that's pretty dope. And Gallus beat the shit out of them and they won. And of course, Gallus on top. Now, we're gonna get to the match that I literally said was the match that made me love wrestling all over again. Meiko Satomura versus Eva Valkyrie. My God, this match was so good. This match made me so wet. It was just one of them chef kisses of mwah. It was so good. Dude, from the first 10 minutes of this match, like fuck that, not even that. When they locked up and you can hear the slap of the Christmas of the lockup, it was like, oh my God, this match is gonna be good. And Eva Valkyrie was doing shit that I've never seen her do in WWE before. It's like, oh my God. And this Meiko Satomura is wrestling her ass off with Eva. And this match was so fucking good, dude. It's just like, oh my God, this is just so good. Like, I'm just like, wow. Like, I just was so stunned. Like, my mouth was open because the match was so good. And it was one of them technical, good ass wrestling matches that you're like, holy fuck, this is so good. Like, this is so good. It was so good. Just so good. Listen, Meiko Satomura beat Eva Valkyrie, which is crazy because Eva Valkyrie is undefeated. Meiko Satomura beat her. And now, like, Eva Valkyrie, even at the end of the match, she bowed to Satomura and she just, like, shook her hand, but then she sat down in the corner and was like, yo, what now? Like, what the fuck now? Like, I'm undefeated. I just got beat. Like, what do I do now? Like, what's next? Like, what do I do? It was so good. Just so fucking good.
They could do, like, we were discussing with Hangman and whatever, like, he was undefeated, so he could be, like, he's legit the number one contender, so why can't he be?
Because they won't let her be number one contender because they won't do it. But, like, I do feel like Mackenzie Mitchell is going to win the gauntlet and she's going to face Kaylee Ray and she's going to lose, and that's when Eva Valkyrie is going to challenge her.
Okay.
But yeah, I love fucking NXT UK. I love it. It is so good. But NXT USA is not that bad either.
Yeah, that one I watched.
Yes. And it starts out with fucking Mercedes Martinez, and she's taking on Dakota Kai. And basically, it's basically a badass brawl between two badass women who can fucking go.
Yep.
And it's all for the setup of Mercedes Martinez versus Raquel Gonzalez. And like the match actually ended with Raquel Gonzalez beating the shit out of Mercedes Martinez because she sees her as a threat. Like she fucked her up. And like she threw her into the wall and some other shit. Like she's a threat to her. So that's a thing.
That match happens, which is like really soon, it's gonna be a hell of a fucking match.
Oh yeah, definitely. Then we had a backstage promo with Ember and Shotzi, and they're talking about their tag team titles, and then they get flowers sent to them. And it's from Dexter Lumis. And it was so funny because like they both start trying to push the flowers on each other, and Ember goes, I'm married. And Shotzi can't do anything because she's not married. But, oh man, that is all part of a plan, a bigger plan. So then we see Cameron Grimes looking for a watch. And it's the beginning of something real fun. Real fun. Then we have... Huh?
To be continued, because like that was like the first segment.
Yes. Yes. Then we had fucking the grizzled young vets in the ring, and all of a sudden Timothy Thatcher comes in with Ciampa, and they're ready to beat their asses. And Timothy Thatcher starts doing it, shoes off if you hate Zach Gibson. You know, somebody was like, yo, not that many people watch NXT UK, so they don't get it. But I'm pretty sure I've saw 90% of that crowd with their shoes off because they hate Zach Gibson. So I guess that number was wrong.
Yeah, definitely was wrong.
Yes. We had Drake Maverick and Killian Dane talking before their match with Imperium. And Drake Maverick goes, yo, I know exactly what's going to happen. You're going to turn on me in a match. Or you're just going to leave me stranded when I go for a tag. He's like, I know exactly what's going to happen. And Killian Dane was like, listen, man. Like a great poet said, you got to have faith. And he walked away. And Drake was like, did he just quote George Michael? What the? So, yeah, that's the thing.
I had a theory that fucking... What you just going to say about my theory?
No, go on. Speak your theory.
I had a theory that was really odd that he would say that. So I thought, maybe it's Drake that's going to betray him and join Imperium.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But then we get the most disrespectful thing. That I mean, it's not disrespectful as in what happened. It's just, I've said this millions of times. Like it probably even went on a rant about it on the podcast. But like I said, objectively speaking, like the Toni Storm situation. So Toni Storm comes out there and she's talking about how she's gonna beat people up and kick people's asses. What she did to this girl, she put her in a fucking backbreaker, and I swore she snapped this girl's spine. But like she's beating this girl's ass, and then Zoe Starks comes out, and Zoe Starks distracts her, and the girl, whose name escapes me right now, sorry, I have to remember your name because, what is her name? God damn it! What is her name? Zeta Ramirez starts like she's getting her ass kicked. Zoe comes out, distracts her. Zeta Ramirez hits a fucking shooting star press on Toni Storm and gets the 1, 2, 3. She pinned Toni. Like, okay, fine, we just had a 1, 2, 3 kid moment. Fine. But at the cost of Toni. bothered me. Hopefully they fix that eventually. They have to fix Tony. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Bronson Reed is coming out because he has a match against Austin Theory. And if he wins, he gets the title. Gets a title match against Johnny Gargano. So then we cut to the back and we have Eli Drake, who says he wants to bump uglies with Indy Hartwell. And it's like, dude, she doesn't want you. And he leaves, and then all of a sudden, my boys, Rise Rule shows up. And they're trying to talk to Mackenzie Mitchell, and they just fade to black. They're like, hey, what happened? They went back to the ring. So Austin Theory and Bronson Reed had a freaking hell of a match. And then Indy sees Dexter Lumis, and she gets in the ring, and she confuses everybody. She gets in the ring, and she looks at him, and she yells, "You talk too much." Wait, what do you mean? Wait, he didn't say anything. What are you saying?
When did he ever say anything?
Exactly. And she just she tried, she was in the way, and he pushed her out of the way, and he got hit. Yes, he pushed her out of the way. Got it. And Bronson Reed winds up winning the match because of a little weird distraction. And then we have MS Kushida in the back getting ready for their match. Totally ripped that off the podcast. Okay, that's fine. Then we had Imperium versus Drake and Killian Damo. And they had a decent match. And at the end, towards the end, Drake went for the tag. He went for the tag. And Imperium knocks Damo off the apron. And Drake sees nobody's there. He's like, oh shit, he got me. So he turns around, puts his hands up, and starts trying to fight. Then Killian Damo comes in and just starts beating everybody's ass. But it winds up fucking up when Alexander Wolf comes out, and Damo tries to beat up Wolf because Wolf wants to hurt his buddy. And Imperium wound up getting a win. And then at the end, they're standing there, all three of them, in the rampway. Wolf steps forward. Eitner and Bartel look at each other like, fuck you, and says in front of him. I was like, no, fuck you, dude.
Who made him the leader? What?
I don't know. So Pete Dunne says he's gonna kill somebody for a title. They're gonna die. He literally threatened everybody. Anybody with NXT affiliation, he threatened them.
He went as far to say Walter. That ain't happened, my boy. He beat you for that title.
Then we had part 2 of the Cameron Grimes situation. So Cameron Grimes is in there and he says he wants to buy this $1,000 watch. And then somebody pulls out $1 million watch. And it's the $1 Million Man. That's exactly what happened at the end. So then we get a match between Aaliyah and Jessie Kamea and Shotzi and Ember. But they get to the ring and somebody's giving them cookies and flowers and all of this lovey-dovey shit. Before they can even react, they get attacked. But away. And they're beating the hell out of them.
By the way,
no, not by, God damn it. By Johnny and Candace.
Johnny Candace?
Fuck. Indian Candace, that's right. Indian Candace.
I'm sorry. It was too funny not to fucking do. Go ahead.
Damn it. So they beat the hell out of them. So what I understand to be happening is Candy and Jonas are sending stuff to Shotzi and Ember to make Indy mad and think that Dexter Lumis is cheating on her. Yes. But that's not happening. So Adam Cole sits down with some guy, and Adam Cole is talking about beating people up, and doing stuff and coming back and being the face of NXT. And at the end of it, Kyle O'Reilly is sitting in the room looking at all of this stuff go down. And yeah, that happened.
We're gonna do it again.
Maybe. So then at the end we have MS Kushida versus El Gato del Fantasma. So I thought this match was gonna go one way and went totally opposite the other way.
Oh yeah.
I thought MS Kushida was gonna win, but apparently not. So yeah. So then we get the announcement in 2 weeks is gonna be Mercedes Martinez versus Raquel Gonzalez for the championship.
2 weeks seems too long for my taste. I just made that.
No, it's perfectly fine. So yeah, MS Kushida winds up losing after Kushida gets thrown through a table, and like they beat up MSK, and it's like, wow. And then they stand tall with all the belts that they don't even own. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was crazy. Super crazy. But it was I don't want them to get him no time soon, but because of the way that they are, it looks like to me this is a good setup for like down the line.
Okay.
Like it feels like it's gonna be a good setup for down the line. Like, because if they have really good matches, it's gonna be like, oh my god, this is great. Oh my god, this is a great match. But like, I don't think that they're gonna win. But like, eventually down the line, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, that's how I feel.
Well, that makes sense. Because like, he just got the title. I think that's just winning a title and lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Raquel and Dakota, by the way.
Yes. And also, like, we could see the return of the war. Would you like to see the return of the war, pal?
What war?
The Wednesday night war can now be the Tuesday night war. Yay!
Okay.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? Instead of USA getting the NHL, TNT Turner Broadcasting has NHL, which means they could be moving AEW one night, and people are already suspecting they're gonna move them to Friday night. I'm like, I think it would be better if you just move them to earlier time slot, but whatever.
Or later time slot will work too.
Either way, it would work if you just kept them on the day. And here's something we didn't talk about, and I want your opinion. NXT Diamond Mine. What do you think it is?
And like, this is something I don't want to put out there in the universe and whatever, because like maybe we discussed it, and like I think we actually discussed it's a certain person that we don't want in the company that may be there. That being, I'm gonna say it, Tessa Blanchard.
Yes.
Like the whole diamond thing, it seemed like it might have been a thing for her, but going back to, I don't know what nickname I could give you or whatever, you're the fortune teller door, I guess, right?
Yes.
A few months ago, I want to say maybe 6 months ago, whatever, you brought up a story where like NXT is supposed to have like a new thing or whatever that was supposed to be similar to Raw Underground. So that's what this might be.
Yes. That's exactly what I'm thinking it is. 100% is going to be the fighting NXT version.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. And I know people are like, wait, no, I follow you on Twitter, dude. And you was like, no, it's Tessa Blanchard. Yeah, because that was like immediately the first thing that popped in my head, seeing Diamond and then her tweeting about, I'm ready to come back. And
Exactly.
her tweeting that, and like, yeah, like all of that in like line was like, oh, it looks like it's going to be Tessa Blanchard. But then on further hearsay and knowing, people was like, oh, remember that thing that was supposed to happen? This is that thing that was supposed to happen. I'm like, oh shit, this is that thing. That thing I talked about. That thing that I put out in the universe that everybody was like, I ain't hear nothing about that. It's like, no, it happened. It's happened, pal. So yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing.
Hopefully it's good. So
hopefully. So yeah, on to Smackdown.
Before we go into Smackdown, right?
Uh-huh.
Breaking news, I guess. I don't know if you heard this, right?
Uh-huh.
As I said, I'm currently watching Impact. It just finished on my side, right?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently it opened for one more person. Now, I'm not good at names and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a Butter Club member. I believe his name is
El Phantasma?
Yes.
ELP? Elp?
Yes.
Wait, Elp is there?
Yeah,
Wait, Elp is on the way? Oh, Elp is on the way. Get it? Elp.
No, I get it.
I was about to say, you guys are lame if you don't get that Elp part.
I get it. But apparently
yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. Good for Elp.
So now with that said, let's go to SmackDown.
Yes. So yeah, SmackDown. We're gonna start off with SmackDown and then go to AEW. Wait, nope. It's not May 28th yet, so that's the thing. On May 28th, SmackDown, AEW go head to head Friday night. We'll see who wins.
That's gonna be the Friday Night Wars.
For 1 week, it's going to be Friday Night Wars because of the NBA playoffs. Ooh, yeah.
Dig it.
Sucker. But yeah.
He said sucker?
Yeah, he used to say sucker. Nobody realized that until after Booker T made it famous. Then they're like, oh, he stole that from Macho Man.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, start off SmackDown. How did you enjoy the show?
It was pretty good.
Okay. It started out with Bianca Belair. She's out there and she's talking and she's saying words. I don't even know what she was talking about. But then she get interrupted by the Dirty Top Dogs. And that was actually confusing to me. I don't know why they came out. And then they get interrupted by the Street Profits. And then they get interrupted by Bayley. And then they have a 6-man. And the six person. How about that?
There you go.
And the 6-person was pretty goddamn awesome. But the one thing I don't like, the Street Profits got the win, which means they're going to get a tag team title shot.
I have one critique about this match.
Okay, what is it?
Bianca whooped the shit out of fucking Bobby Roode with her ponytail. It should have been fucking Dolph.
Yes, it should have.
I wanted to see him cry like a little bit because guaranteed that would happen.
Yes. So yeah, That's where that's going. Tag team title match. But then we had backstage thing with Bryan, and he says he's gonna beat Roman Reigns and win the championship back. I'm like, okay, cool, that's a thing. Then we have Nia and Shayna walking out getting ready to walk out with Reginald, and they get beat up by Natty and Tamina. And then they have a tag match. Because of Reginald, Nia and Shayna lose to Tamina and Natty. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this?
They need to get rid of him. They need to get rid of him.
They should.
Yeah. As far as how I feel about the whole thing, like, I like Nia and Shayna, but they need to lose the tag team titles. Like, it's a certain limit I have with like titles that you need to have. You know, even though if I like you or not, you know, like it needs to be cut off eventually.
Yes.
Especially if you have a good contender, which Natty and Tamina contenders for those titles.
Mm-hmm. So then we go backstage again, and they like throughout the night they keep asking people, "Who do you think's gonna win the title night? Who do you think's gonna win the match between Bryan and Roman?" So they asked Dominic and Rey Mysterio, and Dominic says something really weird, which like it's not weird if you know, but it's like he's like, "I want to be a tag team champion with my dad. He's my hero." And it's like, okay, so y'all want to be a tag team? Then we all want to win the tag team titles. Okay, that's the thing.
We didn't ask you that, but yeah, we asked you to win the Universal title, but okay.
So then we have Aleister Black promo. And Aleister Black is talking about how he grew up and you people all wanted houses and all of these things. But father told me that's not the way to go. And the way he keeps saying father is like, Renegade says he's talking about the devil. But I have a weird suspicion that he's like talking about some real life person that's going to be his father and his like handler.
Here's the thing, right? A while ago, like Bray Wyatt kept saying the devil made me do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that whole thing was supposed to be fucking Paul Heyman. Mm-hmm. So when I say the devil, like, obviously he probably is talking to the devil because his whole devil worshiper thing, but it is going to like manifest into a real person that's going to be the devil. It may not be Paul Heyman, it would be awesome if it was.
But it would be better if it was his father. Like it literally would be better if it was his father, James Mitchell. Like it would be better if that was his father.
Does he fucking work anywhere? Like officially?
He has no contract. He's doing nothing. He's just out there.
Because I know he shows up once in a while on Impact. His origin.
Yeah, father James Mitchell could show up.
That would be fucking perfect.
Yes.
Why didn't I think about that? And I'm the fucking like demonic one and crazy motherfucker. What the hell?
I have no idea.
I'm mad at myself for that one. That could have been me like doing that.
So then we have an Intercontinental title match between Big E Langston and Apollo Crews.
Oh, you brought back the Langston.
And the match was going good. Big E hit him with the big ending, and right before he can pin him, Commander Aziz pulls Big E out, gets disqualified. So Big E and Commander Aziz is fighting. Now all of a sudden, here comes Kevin Owens to help him. So Kevin Owens is helping Big E fight off Apollo and Commander Aziz. And all of a sudden, I swear to God, out of nowhere, here comes Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn helps out Apollo, and then he picks up the Intercontinental title and he's looking at it. And Apollo's like, "Give me that is mine." He said, No, I'm not trying to do anything. So he gives him the title and he stands between him and Commander Aziz. And Commander Aziz hits him with a grenade. Bow! And it's like, oh, okay, they didn't want to help him. That's a thing.
Why? Like, is this going to wind up being a four-way?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
So then we have a backstage thing. And It's Kayla and Paul Heyman. But the funny part about it is, which makes me fucking laugh hysterically, is Kayla is shorter than Paul Heyman. Like, extremely 2 feet shorter than Paul Heyman. Fucking hilarious. So they do the video pack.
I know the dynamic between them because, like, he comes across like he hates her.
Yes, I love that. I love that. And they work together every Saturday on Talking Smack. I love it. I love the way he fake hates her.
Right?
So then we have the match between Daniel Bryan and Roman. Bryan comes out, and then all of a sudden, new music for Roman Reigns. He gets new music. What are your thoughts on music?
I like it, but don't like it at the same time.
Okay, I like the very beginning part because with the all like churchy and godlike things, and then like the music it needs to be tweaked. It needs to fit him. It needs to have like a fucking like it needs to have his vibe to it. Because like I know he said he was gonna have new music over the summer. He was like, yeah, I worked on new music to go with this. Like, this music does not fit this version of Roman Reigns. And like my thing is always, if I hear the music and I hear it, I'm like, does this music close the show? Does this music close the show? Unfortunately, this music, it doesn't feel like it should close the show. It doesn't feel like that. They need to tweak it.
Yeah, 100%. Like, it just needs a little tad of something, you know?
Yeah, it just needs something.
Like, it's not horrible, but it's not great either.
Yeah. So, Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns had a fucking hell of a match.
Mm-hmm.
The match was fucking awesome. It was just a banger. Bryan fucked up Roman's arm throughout the match, and Roman was beating the shit out of him. And Roman wins with a choke out, but he choked him out with the opposite arm that Bryan was fucking up. So that was pretty cool.
I didn't notice that. Oh, shit.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. So after the match, he grabs a chair and he's about to do a one-man concerto on Daniel Bryan because he wants to kill him off. And then here comes Cesaro, beats the shit out of Roman until main event Jey Uso shows up. And he starts super kicking Cesaro and he attacks him and he puts him in the ropes while Roman one-man concertos Daniel Bryan. And that's it. That's the end of Daniel Bryan. He's banned from SmackDown now.
Roman's music actually ended the show.
I know. I was gonna allude to that. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Daniel Bryan being banned from SmackDown?
It's gonna be one or two things. Hopefully the third comes into play. Mm-hmm. But one, they take it back and he like somehow he goes back to fucking SmackDown because you know that's always a thing. Oh, I'm not gonna come back, and then they come back anyway. Maybe he just takes time off, you know. Right. The second, which I totally 100% disagree with. So, ladies and gentlemen, just because I say it don't mean I want it. He's on the Raw. Okay. I totally don't want that. The third, and like it would be like the best thing for the fans, me and you included. He goes to NXT.
Well, see, literally seconds after he takes the loss, Pete Dunne tweets the eyes emoji. Like, he sees it. He sees what's happening. Then Johnny Gargano posts on his Instagram and his Twitter a picture of him and Daniel Bryan that says, "This is long overdue." So a lot of NXT talent are really tweeting to get Daniel Bryan to where he's at. But to reiterate something that we talked about earlier in the show, or we might not have talked about it. I don't remember. We probably did. It's a long show. Shut up, people. we talked about Forbidden Doors being open. And
we talked about it.
Yeah, we talked about Forbidden Doors being open, and one Forbidden Door that's continuously closed until what if the thing that we constantly complain about week after week after week after week after week on this podcast every time we cover, what if that one thing that we constantly complain about is like, what the fuck, why don't they do something? They need an injection of new blood. They need something new. What if he's part of that something new? What if Daniel Bryan goes to MLW?
That would be interesting. Like, he fits the criteria because MLW is mostly their wrestling style. Because every company has their own style. They seem more shoot fight-ish, like MMA. You have like fucking King Mo. You have Tom Lawler. You have what is it? Violence Forever. People.
Yes.
That type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I never met people like that. Low key. Like, yeah. It'd be awesome.
And I know you people are saying, why did you pick that? Why didn't you pick AEW? Because it is rumored that MLW and WWE have a working relationship. And it's going to kind of be like the Evolve way where it was, they send talent over and stuff like that, which isn't being used on television. So, I mean, that could work.
Okay.
Now, here's some more firewood for the fire, because this wasn't what I was expecting. So there's so much to unpack here. So the investors meeting, which happened a couple weeks ago that we didn't cover, I didn't hear this, but apparently it was said that Nick Khan said, I'm trying to get WWE out the WWE bubble. And to me, it's like, okay, that's just, you're trying to get them to stop thinking the way that they're thinking. Then this MLW thing pops up, and it's like, maybe there's more to this than I thought. Which, an article came out today that made me go, this doesn't seem like this was just a fucking talk, because it was an article from New Japan, and they were talking to Kadani, who is the president of New Japan, and he's talking about, wrestling is changing and wrestling is evolving. We're in the dream match business. We're here to give dream matches to people. If somebody wants a match, we'll be more than happy to do it. We'll be more than happy to open our doors to do a match. It's like, like, okay, first off, like, okay, yeah, I know you have the AEW Impact thing, but you just didn't say those two companies. You said anybody.
Yeah.
And you said, like, any wrestler that wants to come over, if it's dream match and the fans want it, it's like, that seems like a really big open door that he just opened. So now is starting to all turn and tick and click with what we have said earlier on the podcast, not just this podcast earlier. I mean, earlier podcasts when we said that it could be a day where all borders are open. And apparently it looks like that day is coming very soon.
I think we even discussed it even before this whole quote-unquote door was open. We discussed it when the fucking Worlds Collide thing WWE first started, which, if done properly, they could have had like other, promotions there and whatever.
Yes.
That's how far this shit goes with us.
And we've been talking about the summer. So the summer is when fans are coming back. And people just keep forgetting that the fans are coming back during the summer. They're coming back in the summer. Well, SummerSlam is going to be a big date when they come back. But the earliest that everybody is thinking about coming back is July. So July seems like the date for everybody coming back to wrestling. Don't know if it's going to happen, but like that's the way it's looking. And I know you're like, wait, which company? Which company? Both. Because right now WWE is looking for July. If AEW says we're going to do it in June, WWE is going to go right to June. Because WWE, honestly, you know they want to be first. So they're going to try everything they can to be first. But,
yeah, of course.
But like I said, it's perfectly fine because we're going to see what happens. But over the summer, wrestling fans will be back and probably expect some big, huge, shocking somethings to happen. That's all I can say. Just big, huge, shocking somethings to happen.
Something's big.
Yes, something's big. But as far as Daniel goes, like, safe bet, he goes to NXT. Podcast bet, he goes to another company while under contract at WWE.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
this one or the last episode that we had, you actually said that's what Daniel Bryan actually wants to do.
That was earlier on this episode.
It was? Okay.
Yes.
Like we said, longest podcast. Shut up.
Yes. So yeah, he's said it. We thought about it, and like it's now a possibility. Like it's literally a possibility. The door is open, kind of. Hopefully, it stays open.
Exactly.
And like I said, I wouldn't care where he goes. To AEW, New Japan, Ring of Honor, MLW, wherever he goes. If WWE lets it happen with him under contract and this goes well, who the hell knows what else can happen next? Like if this goes well and he gets to do what he wants under contract, do you know how many other people would be like, I will sign a 10-year contract. You let me go wrestle in New Japan twice. Bet. You have them under contract. They can legally not do anything without your approval. But as long as you improve them to let go do these two things, bet. Everything's fine.
What makes it even better, the fact that he's the catalyst if this happens. It's him.
Yes.
Had it been anybody else, like I'm just throwing out a name, like Otis, for example. Mm-hmm. It's not going to work with somebody like that. Daniel Bryan
exactly.
Make this work because he can work anywhere, and it's a legit dream match anywhere he fucking goes.
Yes, because you know everybody is waiting just to see him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that is a thing. So any other news that you want to talk about?
I don't know. I've been seeing something on Twitter lately, and like my understandings on it, not really too good on it, right? Mm-hmm. It's been like discussion. I don't know how serious it is and whatever. I see McFoley tweet about it. He wants a fucking all-women's brand.
Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly where that came from, why it's a huge discussion now, and why it's a big thing.
Okay.
So, Mick Foley was the one who's like, he's been behind women's wrestling. Like, he wants women's wrestling to be awesome. He wants women's wrestling to be cool. He's definitely all for women's wrestling.
100%.
Good. Great.
Yes.
Now there was a lot of talk about how WWE doesn't give a shit about women's wrestling. WWE doesn't this. WWE doesn't do this. And he basically said to Vince, he called Vince out and said, listen, you want to beat AEW, you want to beat them, put an all-women show on. And the fans just like, because there's a lot more women's wrestling fans than there is men wrestling fans.
Yeah,
Like in the yeah, I was about to say that, us included. So that's what it is. It's like this is where like he stirred up this pot where everybody's like, oh my god, we're so behind this. We're so behind this. It hasn't landed on Vince's desk yet because it literally just happened today. So it hasn't landed on his desk. But I've heard something inside of WWE that they were like, well, women's wrestling isn't really a draw. It's not a needle mover.
Okay.
And it's like, wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean women's? Yeah, the women's wrestling don't really get the men like excited, and they don't really like it like men's wrestling. And it's like, dude, like I don't know what the hell you've been watching or you've been thinking that you've been watching, but women's wrestling is fucking awesome.
It's better than the men's wrestling, you know?
Yeah. So like the person who said that is kind of in power right now, which is Yanni Ace. And it's like it probably won't, like I said, it probably won't take shape, but it would be way better if they had a women's show. And someone even suggested, which I'm totally for, fuck, scrap 205 Live. 205 Live sucks. Like, you put women's wrestling on, it'll be way better. Like, I'm all for it.
Okay.
But like right now, it's just in the talking stage of yeah, this could happen. It's like in the talking stage right now. It's not officially confirmed. It's not done. It's a thing. It's in the talking. So, and people have been pointing out all day the same thing that like we all know. Look at the numbers for Evolution. Like, look at the number. Like, even though they said it wasn't a good pay-per-view, that's why we didn't do it again. Yeah, okay, look at the numbers on YouTube. Like, each one of those matches have multi-millions. Like, it's not like people don't care. People care about the women because we have said that before. We've said that on, like, when I was talking about Britt Baker, I said the same thing. Women's matches are better because we've never seen it. If you give them the chance, we got this. Like, it'll be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And like I said, we'll see who actually gets there first with the women because AEW has the same similar mind state, and it's coming from the chief brandy officer saying, well, men don't like women's wrestling. That's why it's not a lot of it on AEW. She said that out of her mouth. The chief brand officer, Brandy.
That's fucking weird coming from her.
Yeah, like you're a woman too. Like you should be like, okay, cool, women's empowerment. You're like, nope, nobody likes women. Nobody likes women at all. Fuck you.
And she's quote unquote talent and whatever. Like, you know, like, you would think she would want to wrestle more.
Exactly. And that's always bothered me. And like if you look at the AEW roster, there's not a lot of women's matches. On Dark, yeah. On Elevation, yeah. Main show, no, not at all. Like none on the main show.
It's kind of a shame because, like, here's my perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the opposite end of it, right? I love women's wrestling. I don't want WWE to make a fucking women's show. Why? Because I believe they're gonna botch it, just like they did 205 Live. Look how cool 205 Live was in the beginning, but then they got bored of it and they were like, you know what? Fuck it. That's how they're gonna do fucking a women's show. My honest opinion.
Okay.
With that said, right? AEW and stuff like that, they need a women's show because, like, when they let their women go, they let their women go.
Okay, but here's the thing, right? We know that NXT Elevation is coming, or Evolve, or whatever it's called. It's coming.
Fucking MMA thing.
No, that's Diamond Mine. We're talking about the second the second NXT show, which is the one from Evolve.
Oh yeah.
What if you give Hunter and say, Hunter, just take over the women? Like,
you give it to Hunter, that's gold.
Yeah, and people, like, they've always said, like, the women's division in NXT is great. UK and America. Like, it's amazing. And he books them right.
Yes.
Like, he just booked the 1, 2, 3 kid angle that, like, we never thought that we would see in a women's match. Even though she beat Toni Storm. Fucking 1, 2, 3 kid angle. That, like, what the fuck? Like, never thought we would see something like that.
100%. Like, now you actually sold me on it. If Hunter's the one, not for it. Otherwise, it's like, you know.
Because, like, okay, you put Hunter in charge. You put Heyman in charge. You put either one of those two people in charge, you have a gold show. Like,
another person that's good at, like, booking and all that is Sean.
Yes. And if you put Tyson Kidd anywhere near that show, like, every show on WWE will fucking suck except for that one. Like, he will fucking blow that shit out of the water. Like,
okay.
Like, I'm telling you, like, if the right hands get onto it and they actually do go ahead with this, it can be a great show. Like, no one would be able to touch it if, yeah, see?
You actually gave me hope for that, because, like, you know, like, our regular listeners, like, y'all know I love women's wrestling and whatever. We both do and whatever. So for our new listeners, like, that's not me hating. It's just the fact I think WWE would botch it if it was run by Vince, Johnny Ace, or somebody of that caliber. You know?
Yeah. But long as
yeah, I was gonna say all the people you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all those people are gold. Hell,
Yeah.
have a fucking woman fucking do it.
Yeah, that, like, it would be fucking great. It would be fucking great.
I'm not sure. Do we have women producers?
Not at the current time. We don't. Because Mickie James was going to be the first woman producer, but unfortunately they let her go, so yeah, no. Because the thing is, like, right now at the time we're at, we have not seen anybody retire and be able to go, okay, this woman retired, let her be, like, backstage, let her be a producer. It hasn't happened.
If not Mickey, then, like, Lita or Trish or something.
Yeah, and Lita doesn't want to take on that responsibility. Trish has kids. Molly, I don't know what her deal is, but, like,
I know she got a day job. That's the thing on her.
Like, but yeah, for somebody like that takes on, goes, yep, I'll do it. The women's division would be great, but, like, there's no women producers, and TJ is like the young version of Fit Finley, so that's the thing.
Yeah.
And
you just gotta be the right person ahead of this shit.
Yes. Like, you get the right people in there, like, it would fucking rock.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, you sold me on it. Like, I was negative on it just for that fact. Like, I'm scared. Because 205 was the shit. Now it's shit. Two totally different definitions.
But, like, I'm gonna tell you exactly the reason why it's the shit.
Okay.
It's because no one cares, and they took so much away from it. Mm-hmm. Like, they stripped everything away from it and told Adam Pearce, here, you have 8 guys, they're gonna wrestle on 205 Live. You do something with it. Adam Pearce can't do anything with it because he can't make a storyline, because you can't be like, okay, you're fighting for the title. The title's on NXT. It doesn't go on 205 Live anymore. Okay, well, I have only these 8 guys. But you can only do so much with these 8 guys. You keep fucking putting them in the same matches, moving them around, doing this, doing that. It's the same shit. Like, it's not like you can't really do anything. And it's just, I don't know. Like, his hands off and said, hey, you're screwed. And this is what you have to work with. Like, oh, okay.
Like, if y'all notice, we don't fucking, like, review that show. Like, how many fucking times can you have August Gray versus Arya Davari somehow?
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Can we stop? Like that show really needs a bunch of new people.
Yeah,
and like I say that about MLW, but MLW has at least 20 people, and they don't put everybody out there, but at least they come up with stories. Like, sometimes the stories suck, and you're like, oh my God, it's still the same fucking 8 people or 12 people. Like, in fucking NXT, there's no stories behind it. It's just, you guys go out there and wrestle. 205 Live. It's like, you guys just go out there and wrestle. Okay? And, like, the fans are cheering because, like, it's wrestling, but at the same time, it's like, it's not stunning and fucking awesome.
Like, at least fucking MLW seems like they're trying. Like, 205 doesn't seem like they're trying.
Mm-hmm. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just 205 needs a whole redo, rebrand, rewash. It needs everything.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with the product at the current moment.
Nah, me neither. Like, I love cruiserweights. You know, that's always been my thing. And they ruined it. They ruined it.
But here's the thing, though. If that Forbidden Castle door is open, who knows who could be on MLW? We could see Violence is Forever show up. You could see Zenchi. You could see a lot of things change. Fucking El Gringo Loco, Gino Medina. You could see all of them show up on 205 Live.
That would be fucking awesome.
Just the fact that there's more people showing up and different people, it would be like, oh my God, this is good. This is so good.
Fucking, you think Myron Reed? Because he's a middleweight.
Dude, Myron Reed is a fucking cruiserweight. He would fucking tear that division up, dude.
Okay.
Myron Reed would fucking tear that division up. He's like Leo Rush, but just lighter. Like, he would tear that division up.
Jordan Oliver.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's so many puzzle pieces they could play with if the deal gets done. It's like, we can change up each company and make it better. Like, imagine that. Like, MLW's on Vice TV, which Vice TV has what is that? Dark Side of the Ring. And like, imagine WWE people on there. NXT people at the best. Like, it just would give everything spice and just be like, okay, this is awesome.
Okay. I'm with it.
Yeah, it's like, this could be the start of something really good. And then, especially if the door opens wide enough where they let certain people go to Japan, that's a thing. Or even what we talked about earlier, how's the belt collector going to be the belt collector without collecting that one belt? Like,
yeah,
that door is open. It's free reign for everybody. It's fucking free reign. It's just there.
Slowly but surely, this is all gonna happen.
Yes. Yeah. And like, I know this is like too early and too ambitious to ask for this, but at Blood and Guts, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Brian showed up. That would fucking fuck everybody up. They'd be like, wait, what the fuck?
Now,
Like,
when you say that, you think you're saying he might show up in the main event?
No. I'm just show up with Kenny.
Oh,
With
okay.
him and Kenny. And like he had an interesting thing to say about the Bucks, and it made me laugh because it's like kind of the reason that I hate them, but at the same time it makes sense because he was talking about them and was like, "Listen, the Bucks are just like they took everything that they grew up on, like the Hardys, the Rockers, and all of that, and they just tried to evolve it a little." And I was like, "That is exactly what they are. Like they're just cheap knockoffs of the originals." And like then he like was talking about Kenny and was like, Kenny just thinks completely outside of the box how I think about wrestling. And I mean, that makes sense. And I would love to see them to mix it up again. And I know somebody out there is like, what do you mean again?
Like tear a fucking building apart. That would be that fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. And yes, people, they did wrestle before. They wrestled before. It was a thing.
But not these versions, like
no.
So, like
no,
they totally different from that one.
Yeah, they were fresh out of the box Pokemon. They're in their evolved forms now. Like they did a total Digivolution. I know I just said Pokemon and then Digivolution. Shut up. Same thing. But yeah. Anything else?
No, that's all I really wanted to like discuss or whatever. Unless there's something else that I'm missing.
There's always something that we're missing that isn't really missing. Because every time we end the podcast, then it's like, hey, something else. But yeah.
Like I hate that shit. Like y'all really need to fucking like do shit before the fucking podcast so we could fucking get this shit done. Like fortunately, fucking Mick Foley thing and the fucking Phantasmal thing.
Or how about this? How about this? This one is a good one. This is a really good one. Stop stealing our stuff off of the podcast.
That too.
That would actually make good sense. Cause like I would be totally okay with it if you just paid me. But just stop. Just stop.
Or as you say once, like give him his flowers. Not even me. Him. Like he's the fucking boss of it shit. He comes up with most of the ideas and whatever. I come up with one or two good ideas. He comes up with most of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you deserve like all the credit in the world for this shit. Some credit. Come on.
And before we go, the last thing I want to say is Kaylee Ray should face Sasha Banks for the title. Just saying.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Just saying. So yeah, got nothing else?
Nope.
Okay, well, I mean, since there's nothing else to talk about, fuck that shit.